Hello everybody, welcome back to another brand new Battlefield 4 video. Today I have my pick of the top 5 best vanilla maps in Battlefield 4, and I will be ranking these based on map layout, gameplay, Easter egg, visuals, and how awesome the Levolution is. So if you guys are looking forward to this, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you at the end of the video. Enjoy my top 5 best vanilla maps in Battlefield 4. Coming in at number 5, we have Gomode Railway. And a lot of you guys are going to beat me up for this because of how horrible it is for infantry, like when you're walking. But me being a tank guy and a helicopter guy, I thoroughly enjoyed the vehicle gameplay in this map. And our first criteria is the overall layout. It's got all these roads connecting these small buildings. One thing I like about this map though is a lot of the flags are nice and separated from each other. There's not too much wide open area except for when you get closer to the outskirts of the map where there's a lot of tank gameplay. I think the map is decently balanced. Like I said, a lot of people are going to chew me out for that, but that's just my overall opinion. So, next criteria we're going to get into is gameplay. Next criteria we're going to get into is gameplay. For those of you wondering why this is on my top 5 list and I gave it a 6 out of 10 for gameplay, it's because one thing, unless you're driving a tank or in some kind of vehicle, this map can be extremely miserable for you. For all the infantrymen on the ground, you will die so many times on the ground just because there's so many vehicles in the air one time and there's not much cover. So despite the fact that I gave it a 6 out of 10 for gameplay wise, I am myself a vehicle guy. I like driving around in tanks, and when I get a tank in this map, I just do so well. And it is, if you know what you're doing with tanks, you can go on massive kill streaks. So that's why I give this a 6 out of 10. And for the final criteria for this map, I'm giving the Easter egg a 10 out of 10, no doubt, because the Easter egg is absolutely amazing. Listen to this clip. Coming in at number 4, we have the Canine Resort map. This map is probably one of the most visually stunning maps in the game, which is why that's getting an immediate 10 out of 10, because not that I'm saying this game's amazing, but Canine Resort reminds me a lot of Dead Island, which was a really, it was a visually stunning game when that came out. But Canine Resort it's probably one of my favorite maps as far as flag layout wise. I love how the flags are rearranged in almost half a circle around the map in those roads, and then it's got that main flag on top. In the middle, and everyone is fighting for that middle control point. So that's I just love the way it lays out and the way it battles, the way that everything is situated. It's such a nice map. I've had a few games where I haven't enjoyed myself. So yeah, I'm giving the map layout a 8 out of 10 and the visuals 10 out of 10 for that. Next up for the Levolution event, I'm going to give the Levolution a 10 out of 10. Because it is a large Levolution event. I'm just going to be quiet and let you watch what happens. As far as gameplay goes, I would probably rate the map at about a 7 or an 8 out of 10. It's not bad actually, because there we do have the battle boats in here, but there's not a lot of maneuverability once you get in the lower creek area, so it's a lot harder for that. But there's a lot of infantry-based gameplay around the main tower, which is kind of cool. You can go up and down the elevators. The tanks and helicopters and things are pretty balanced. This is probably one of the more balanced infantry-based maps with vehicles that I think is in the game, and that's why I'm gonna give I give it a solid 8 out of 10 for gameplay. It's pretty good. Last but not least, we have the Easter egg on this map, and it deserves a 10 out of 10 because just watch this amazingness. Coming in number 3, we got one of my most favorite infantry maps at Flood Zone, and this map is it's not amazingly visually stunning. I'd give it probably a 6 out of 10 for visually stunning. It looks all right. It's got a lot of gray and bland colors to it, but the map layout is phenomenal. I like the a lot of the conquest areas focused around the top Grand Bazaar area, where you have a lot of the plants and the markets, and it's really comfortable playing over there. And you have the gas station in the back, where a lot of the infantry vehicles move in and they hit each other. And I just like the map layout. So map layout gets a 8 out of 10 for me, and visuals get a 6 out of 10. As far as gameplay goes for this map, I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. If you love infantry, this map is for you, because there's not a lot of maneuverability for vehicles, and the infantry gameplay with 64 v 64, or I mean 64, sorry, total. It's so hectic and it's so fun, and it just makes for a lot of good clashing. A lot of the flags are well placed, so you have to hold them down, and this map really takes a lot of team-based skill to succeed in it. So that's why this is one of the few maps where gameplay for me is going to receive a 10 out of 10 for that factor. The evolution in this map also receives a 10 out of 10 just because of how massive and widespread it is. Take a look. Be advised, just neutralize objective Delta. Last but not least, the Easter egg for this map gets a pretty puny, like, I gave it like a 3 out of 10. It's just a little subtle thing. It's not that really big a deal, but it's just something. So take a look. Coming at the number 2 spot, we have the also visually stunning Zavod 311 map. This map is probably one of my favorite maps in the game as far as visuals wise, and the map layout is brilliant. I liked another one of those maps where I like this old Russian town, and you have all the old tanks around it. You have the old stacks of the old nuke stacks, and just the old. It kind of reminds me of Chernobyl. I think it almost seems like a piece of hummus to Chernobyl, which is kind of cool. But yeah, the visuals definitely get a 10 out of 10. The map layout for me gets about an 8 out of 10. It's a really nice map, and I've had very few games where I haven't enjoyed myself while I'm playing it. So yeah. As far as gameplay goes, this map undoubtedly gets a 10 out of 10. It is one of the best infantry maps in the game, along with Canine Resort and Zavod, in my opinion. I've had countless times, and a little fun fact for me, this was actually when I first got built for Zavod was the first map that I played a full match on, so that was kind of a little bit of a nostalgia for me. And I've always had a thing for Zavod. The map just looks amazing when you play. It looks so good, and the infantry and the vehicles are pretty. I think they're pretty evenly matched. I haven't had too many games where I've had one team dominate with either vehicles. I think you play well and you do well with your teammates, and you have a successful match on that map because it's pretty balanced. Now for Levolution, this is one thing this map definitely lacks. I give a Levolution a 4 out of 10. It's just this one simple thing, so check it out and you'll probably see why I give it 4 out of 10.
Let me patch you up. Objective Delta has been lost.
As far as the Easter egg goes, I give it a 3 out of 10. It's not that big a deal. I actually didn't know this existed, but I found this little bird on this thing, and I watched what happens when I go close to it. Last but not least, topic at the #1 spot is my all-time favorite BF4 map of all time, the one and only Parasol Storm. This map is, the visuals just are breathtaking, and the map layout, so for those Easter eggers, if you actually look at the map layout and draw it out, it looks like a shark, which is cool as hell. And we'll get on to Easter egg later on, which is probably the mother of all. But yeah, the visuals, 10 out of 10. The map looks amazing. I love the boat gameplay. I love I love like the layout. I think it's nice how the flags and shit are all on different islands that you can attack and go to. So 10 out of 10 for both of those, no doubt. As far as gameplay goes, this map actually gets a little bit lower score than the last two, just because if you're not like in a boat or in a helicopter, you're gonna have problems in this map as far as infantry-wise, because a lot of those things dominate. So believe it or not, I'm actually only going to give the gameplay an 8 out of 10 because infantry can struggle on this map, especially when you're trying to go from island to island and you're not a good player. You can really get mowed down by some of the over helicopters and the boats. So 8 out of 10 for infantry gameplay. And for the last two ones, the Revolution, no doubt it's 10 out of 10. Take a look.
Guys, gonna stop objective Delta.
And for the mother of all Easter eggs, this one breaks the 10 out of 10 scale. It goes like, it's like 6,000 out of 10. Unfortunately, I don't have video or footage of it because it's in CTE only, which I do not have at the moment. But it's basically the Megalodon 2.0, but with a UFO and a bunch of other cool stuff. So here's a couple photos of it. But that's all for today's video, guys. If you enjoy my top 5 vanilla maps, please do like, subscribe. If you would like to see some more top 5 series on the channel, please let me know in the comments. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Have a great day.